Nobody talks about this seat. The one right here, on the substitutes bench, in full kit, with your boots on, watching a match you worked for months to be part of. Nobody makes highlight reels of this moment, but every single great player who has ever lived has sat exactly here. And most of them will tell you. This seat taught them more than any goal they ever scored. Match day morning. You wake up before the alarm. Eyes open immediately. No grogginess, just instant awareness. Today is the day. The regional championship. The match you fought your best friend for. The match you signed your name on a form to be part of. You eat breakfast without tasting it. Your bag was packed last night. Your boots by the door already cleaned. You have been mentally playing this match in your head for 3 weeks. You are ready. You have never been more ready for anything. You arrive at the ground, and your stomach does something it has never done before. Not nerves exactly, something bigger than nerves. This stadium is real. The floodlights are on. People in the stands already, and the match is still an hour away. This is real football, and you are part of it. The coach reads the team sheet 30 minutes before kickoff. You hear 10 names, then 11. Your name is not one of them. You are substitute number 3. The match you prepared for every single day for 3 weeks. You will be watching from the bench in full kit, boots on, going nowhere. For about 10 seconds, you cannot feel anything. Then a thought arrives, and it is not anger, not tears. It is worse than both. It is the thought of your best friend, sitting at home right now, watching this match on his phone. And you wonder whether the whole thing was even worth it. The whistle goes, and you make one decision. You are going to watch this match as if you are playing in it. Every movement, every mistake, every gap that opens up. Because the coach is watching you on the bench as much as the players on the pitch. The player who sits sulking never gets their chance. The player who stays ready always does. 20 minutes and your team concedes. 1-0 down. You see exactly why it happened. The gap in midfield nobody tracked. The space on the left nobody filled. You saw it before it happened. You could have prevented it. And you are sitting here with your boots on and nowhere to go. Halftime. The coach talks. You listen harder than anyone else in that room. Because you know, one injury, one tactical change, one moment the coach looks down the bench, and everything changes. Right now at the 2026 World Cup, the group stage is finishing today. Portugal beat Uzbekistan 5-0. Argentina beat Austria 2-0. France beat Norway 4-1 with Dembele scoring a hat trick. And in every single one of those squads, players who did not start sat exactly where you are sitting right now. On the bench, in full kit, waiting, staying ready. 65th minute, still 1-0. The coach stands up, looks down the bench, and points at you. 2 words, you are on. And you are on your feet before the second word finishes, because you never switched off, not for 1 second. This is what the bench teaches you. How to be ready when it actually matters. You step onto the pitch, and the noise hits differently. Your first touch arrives immediately. Not perfect, but clean. And your legs remember everything the garden wall ever taught them. 78th minute. The ball arrives in the box. 1 touch to control, 1 look. The goalkeeper off his line by 2 steps. Bottom corner. You do not think. You just finish. And the net moves. 1-1. Teammates running at you. And the first thing you feel, before any joy, before any relief, is a thought about your best friend. Because somewhere right now your best friend just watched you score that goal, and they stood up. And they felt something incredibly complicated, pride and pain at exactly the same time. Because of you. That goal is both the greatest moment of your football life so far and the moment you understand what it truly costs when someone gives up their spot for you. Final whistle. 2-1. Your team wins. And the first thing you do before anything else, before the team photo, before your parents reach you, is pick up your phone. You call your best friend. He picks up. You say, "Did you see it?" And he says, "Every single second. Now go and celebrate. You earned it." And you stand there on the edge of the pitch with your phone in your hand. Real friendship does not disappear when it hurts. It shows up, even from a sofa, even through a small screen, even when it costs something. The bench taught you something today that no one could have explained before you sat on it. The game does not begin when you step onto the pitch. It begins the moment you decide to stay ready when you are not on it. Episode 5, someone was watching today. Someone who was not there to watch the match. Someone with a notebook and a very specific job. And your name is now on their page. Next week. Do not miss it. Have you ever come off the bench and made a difference? Or watched someone you love succeed at something you both wanted? Drop your story in the comments. I read every single one. Hit that like button right now. Subscribe so episode 5 lands straight in your feed. And share this with someone who knows what it feels like to sit on that bench and wait. I will see you in episode 5.